What's going on? What's going on? Welcome to the podcast. Got a special guest by the name of DracoJimmy. What's going on, brother? How you doing?
And it's all good now, man. I got you in front of me. You looking immaculate. It's all good
Thank
now.
you for coming through, bro.
Nah, man. Pleasure's all mine, bro. I see what you're doing on here. You got a lot of cool people on here. I want to be one of those cool people.
Hey, good looks, bro. Good looks. Before we start, bro, give us a little background about yourself, man. For anyone that doesn't know what DracoJimmy is, give us a little background about yourself.
So I was born here. My mom's Italian. My father not here, but uh, I kind of, just I was growing up in the suburbs, so fine life. Everything was good. My mom took care of me and my brother. Um, and with the friends I had in high school, we always freestyle at the lunch tables. Everybody brought the pens out. All right. So, Draco Jimmy is, more of an idea, like a
Okay.
philosophy. It's like a way of life. Like Taoism, Buddhism, Confucianism. Stuff like that. I'm Alessio though. Um, I'm from the suburbs. Very nice guy, open heart. I cap a lot in my raps. I'll admit it, but it's good cap though. Um, and it really just started as trying to I know nobody wants to work 9 to 5. Nobody wants to do none of that. And people want I want to be I like saying what I want to say, and I see that people that get to say what they want to say either are in entertainment or they're rich off business. I'm more entertaining than I am business savvy. So that's the kind of route I'm trying to go. I was terrible at first. I was just saying, random rhyme words that would not make sense. Now, I'm getting a little better, as time goes by, get better at everything. But um yeah, man, honestly, the passion behind it, really grew.
Like when you make music, like what is your creative process, bro? Because you have dropped multiple projects already, bro. So when you make music, what is your creative process when you do it?
Right now, you got to get the beat down. So I'll go through, you know, 40 beats, just to get that one sound. Sometimes, you got, parts, you lay down some lyrics on this one, lay it on this one, try to mesh everything together. Just because, it all sounds right when you hear that final, version that all comes out. But basically, I like to just, listen, repeat, keep listening to what I'm doing, tweak something. I'm really meticulous about it. That's why everything take too long. But that way I feel like I get to actually say what I want to say. It comes out how I want to do it. It doesn't feel rushed. I feel internally that it's all, best of my ability. We only got one shot, two shots at this stuff. So gotta make sure that's just right. But yeah, I just keep listening, keep writing, and eventually, after scrapping 10 songs, I'll come up with two, and those two are great. You know what I mean? That's pretty much the process.
Wow.
Trial
Okay.
by error, a whole lot of quantity.
When you dropped this, what was the message behind it? What was
Message behind it, honestly, that the message was I'm here. Okay, you gotta
okay? All
respect
right.
me. You know what I mean? Like that's the message with all of it because being how music is, how it is. People like to sometimes listen to more vibey stuff that is easier to hear. You don't gotta really pay attention, but I like to always bring it back to the lyrics, the bars, because that's what I fell in love with.
Okay.
So that song right there, I picked a hard beat to go on. I didn't want really a lot of auto tune, a sing song. I didn't try to get deep in my bag. I just wanted to smack you in the mouth with some bars. So that's what I wanted to do there. That was quite a while ago, as you see. There's levels to it now. We're up. We're up like big. Like that was basically, like how do I put this? That was my rookie year. Like that was me developing. I'm out the G League now. I'm here. I'm like Bubba All Star right now. Like it's serious.
Like you're not just some guy that just does music. You're a character as well. You know what I mean? Like
I'm
anyone that follows you on Twitter, bro, or just social media, period, bro. Like, and they really pay attention to your content, bro, to the videos that on your page. They know like you're a character. You know what I mean? I'm gonna first post the screenshot. You know where I'm going with this.
Yeah.
Bro. So this right here, I might not even play the video, but I feel like anyone wants to watch, go on your Twitter and watch the whole video. But yo, bro, like you going to the Trump rally, bro, and just confronting a whole bunch of Trump supporter. Like, obviously, I don't want to get, I don't get too political. You get me, bro? Dude, you going to a Trump rally, bro, and just like confronting a whole bunch of Trump supporters, and what was going on through your head, bro? I feel like we all can have a certain idea, but I'm gonna go fucking do this shit right now. I'm gonna go over there, and then you get to a point where you're there, and you're doing it. It's like, bro, I'm putting myself at risk right now. You're doing that, bro, and just talk to us. What was going through your head, bro?
So that was when Donnie was coming out, and he was taking the world by storm, right? Everybody, I know you saw it, Travis. Confederate flags were coming out, and stuff like that, and
No,
so I
facts.
started to notice that stuff, and have your political opinion, whatever, but sometimes shit goes overboard, right? But that day, he's coming to the Woodlands of all places to do a rally. The Woodlands, the widest part of Houston, damn near his place where he's safe. I'm like, if you're gonna come to Houston, go to like Third Ward or something. That would be fair. Go to U of H or something. But no, he went exactly directly to the Woodlands. So I was like, fuck that, I'm going. You get there, and like, we didn't really know how deep people loved this guy back then. I figured that out as soon as I saw, because the line was so long. And it wasn't just white people in that line, man. A lot of Chicanos, a lot of different races in that line, which that surprised me too. But so I see this big ass line, and I start hearing that people are getting cut off because it's such a packed venue. Everybody wants to hear Donnie preach, right? So I cut the line. Like I just cut behind a couple of people. I acted like they were family, and I just cut the line, and I got in there. I hadn't said anything controversial at this point. Right now, I'm undercover, basically. So I get in there, and I start trying to maneuver to the front, and the butterflies start bubbling up. Like, okay, what happens if I get arrested? What happens if 20 people come down and start MAGA in me? Like what happens? But fuck it, I was there already. I'm here. If I'm already here, I'm gonna do it. So I start yelling at them. I don't know why it didn't show it, but he actually responded to me too. He said, "Look at my biggest fan over there," and I'm a fan of his comedy. I do like his comedy, but yeah. After that, I started having a stiff arm. All white folks like that. A couple Mexicans too had to like stiff arm a couple people, get them off me, and I was still talking my shit though, because you always got to do that. Cops come up, they grab me, they put me in some room, and they say, "Hey, do that shit outside." Literally, all they said was, "Go do that outside. You're inside. It's their place. Just go do it outside." So then you see the next videos of me telling the dude in the stand, but I fucked your mama, shit like that. So yeah, I mean, I have butterflies, you know what I mean? But as soon as that shit went from my mouth, adrenaline took over. I felt like I was like here, like I was on a mission, like some biblical shit right
That's interesting, man. Cause like I was just minding my business on Twitter, man, and then like that video popped up on my timeline, and I was like, what the heck is going on here? What's wrong with this guy? And not saying like people can't stand up for themselves or have like a political idea or whatever they want to, but actually to actually like go to the midst of it and confront the whole crowd like that. I feel like I feel like it takes a certain type of human to do that kind of thing, because at that point it's like you're saying fuck it to everything else. I'm about to. I want to be heard. You know what I'm saying? I want to be seen.
Yeah.
I want to be. You know what I'm saying? It's like because that thing could have went left. You know what I mean? Trump supporters are like they're not a bunch of like you know what I'm saying. They're not a bunch of little girls. He's a grown man with AKs just like everyone else. You know what I mean?
They talk a tough game, but they're just like you and me, bro. Like they talk like they're ready to shoot down the whole fort, but it's when I didn't, no one actually touched me, I just had to like get the hot breath out of my face. That's really all I had to do.
Oh, okay. Now that's good. You as a person, bro, just like like I said, you're a very interesting person because, like I said, I can even go ahead and talk about your obsession with Jim Kang-ho, the Korean dude. You like his fade or whatever. You know what I mean? Or just
Hell yeah.
like I could talk about that too, but we're not. It's just like I said, it's like some of these world leaders and stuff. Like you find like what's it called? You find like the most random thing about them, and you will like, and it's like, you know what I mean? Like this guy has swag or something, or this guy has
Bro,
style,
his facts, bro. Look
and
at this fucking fade. Look at this fade,
I'm pretty sure you got good barbers, bro. You know what I mean? Like
bro.
you can't be at that top and not have a good barber. You know what I mean?
Bro, he
So
owned the country. He owned the barbers, bro. Like they
not
just line
exactly.
him up. You miss a line, boom, off with your head.
Bro, for anyone that goes on your page and see those type of videos and stuff, and have the same reaction that I had initially, bro, like, what's going on with this man? Like, I don't get it. What do you have to tell them, bro?
You don't got to. You don't have to get it. Okay. If you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't. But there's only one thing to get. There's only one thing to get, and it's to not take that shit that seriously. Just
Okay.
look at it, watch it, laugh at it. If it don't make you laugh, it don't make you laugh. If it don't do that, then you don't gotta type me a paragraph or tell me about how I shouldn't be doing this or how I'm this or that the third. You know what I mean? Like, of course I'm gonna read it, respond, fire you up, and we're gonna get into it. But and I implore you, and I encourage people, like, if you don't agree with something I'm doing, let me know, and we can talk about it. It may not be the best thing to talk about, but we're gonna talk about it.
My
But
facts.
yeah, I mean, I like to just, my whole how I'm really feeling these days. I don't know if you're feeling the same, but like, as you see everybody just kind of just pick and choose what they want to believe or what they want to go with. I've just found a lot of hypocrisy,
Okay.
like, just a lot of people, acting like they're better than you because they believe this, or they're better than you because they do this, and none of that's true. There's still two sides to every story.
My facts.
It's still we still gotta listen to everybody. So even though I went to a Trump rally and fired him up, even though I don't like that guy, it's not like I'm crazy about the other guy either. It's like, talk to me about this shit. You would be surprised with how much we would agree if you would talk to me instead of assuming. And that's on like both sides. Both sides of the spectrum, they both kind of assume things. They're very similar. They just believe different things, bro. And that's what I've noticed. And I just hate people who think they're like too woke, or they think being woke is so stupid because nothing ever matters. I just people really think they got life figured out. And one of my favorite quotes ever is from Socrates, bro. I know now that I know nothing. So, a man only
Okay.
knows however much he can know. And that's always can be stepped up on. We can always expand that. It's like getting better at basketball. I can always learn how to dribble that ball better.
Like, we talk about the music. We talk about, you being a very outspoken person on social media. Have you always been like this, or is this something that you have to like learn to do over the time? Like,
Nah, bro, I was not always like this at all.
okay.
Like first few years of high school, I was actually pretty timid, bro. I was really not talking too much. I mean, of course I did, but I had to get to know you and stuff like that. And I was kind of a pushover, let people pick on me and stuff like that. Not
Okay.
knowing it, out of good faith, but you know how your buddies, they pick on you, get some jokes. It's all good fun, but after a while, I got like anxiety, OCD, and Tourette's. So like that stuff kind of took a toll on like, how I would think, because basically I had to do a lot of things, like time consuming things, in order for my day to just start. Like at least 30 minutes to an hour, I had to do certain things for my day to just start. So going through that, it kind of just made me think and feel like, you know, if I ever get better, I'm gonna live my life as much as I want to live it. Like nobody can tell me how to live it. No opinions can sway me from living it. how I want to. So around senior year time, I started to feel better. I started, growing a backbone. I started acting out, and that's really what happened. I actually got better mentally, and I felt like it's time, man. I don't have nothing holding me back. I spent years trying to just get through days. I'm done getting through days. I'm making days. I'm done with that. So every time I'm scared, I get those butterflies, or I'm scared to do something, or I'm thinking, nah, not today. I just remember, you know, this is our only confirmed time. You gotta make a splash while you in the pool, or else you gonna drown. So that's really what happened. I was so caught up just being in my head and caught up with everything like that eventually one day I was just like, fuck this, snap, and I was like, I'm having fun. We're just doing what we want to do.
Obviously, you just mentioned how you was back then. What advice do you have for your younger self?
Stop worrying about women so much. You're gonna get them, they're gonna come, they all over the place. A lot of people hold back their tongues because they don't want to say the wrong thing to to offend, women, or they think women might think they're obnoxious. I see a lot of dudes do that. So just say what you want to say. If you
Okay.
say what you want to say, you're gonna attract people who believe in what you say. So you're gonna attract the people you want. So that's definitely advice I give to myself. And that's
Okay.
actually happened, thank God.
All right.
Also, I would also tell myself, um, just to back then, like these people that we meet every day that we want to impress so much, how often do we even keep these relationships or even talk to them again, like for a second time? Not rarely, not much. How off the top of my head, I can think about 5 to 6 people from high school I still am in contact with. Of course, a bunch of people you follow on social media and things like that. I mean, you're not going to talk to these people again. You're not going to really interact with these people again. Why do you care about what these people think? So I apply that type of stuff now in a lesser sense, because at a job you might talk to somebody again. But yeah, man, I would just stop worrying about what other people think. Stop worrying about getting pussy. It's gonna come, and stop worrying about stop worrying about your ego, because a lot of stuff we do is in retaliation because of something we find insecure. For example, back when I was starting to learn how to stick up for myself, like I would retaliate against somebody for a small comment. I started, because I was insecure about, defending myself. Now I don't even care. Like, call me what you want. Shit don't bother me because I'm not insecure about it no more. So if you attack those insecurities inside before they go outside, you'll get everything done a lot quicker.
Now, bro, anyone watching this, bro, that wants to tap in with you, man, either they want to tap in with the music, want to tap in with the, I won't say politics, but tap in with your ideology on certain things. Where can they find you, bro?
Bro, you can find me everywhere. You can find me on Instagram, not so slim DracoJim. Twitter is DracoJimmy_. I'm here, bro. Make sure y'all wait for Draconian, man. This album, man, took me a real long time to put together, but it's finally together. I'm just waiting till Future drop, till Jack Harlow drops, so 12-year-olds can listen to my shit instead. I'm waiting till what fucking Kendrick dropping now, so I just gotta wait. Don't want to get caught in the blender, and then I'm gonna take the world by storm.
Like I said, everyone else, make sure you tap in with bro on all social media platforms, like you said. And anyone watching this, like I said, like the video, comment, subscribe. Thank you for coming through, bro.
Nah, man, pleasure all mine, bro. Pleasure all mine, bro. Appreciate you.
Thank you, sir.